Hello folks, welcome back. This is Manic Sonic here, continuing on with the next part of my Pokemon Brown Let's Play. Last time we reached the next city, I believe it's called Hayward, and we learned that there's a guy here who can revive your fossils. We haven't found any fossils yet. I don't know, maybe I missed them, but I haven't seen any. I don't remember seeing them, so I'm guessing they're later on. And that one fellow in there willing to trade a Lapras for a Clefable. You can have a Clefable in this thing if you want to look for a Clefairy in Merson Cave. I didn't. I might later, though, to get a Lapras. Lapras is a good water type. And it's a good HM slave, which I'm going to use, as most HMs aren't good for actual battle, except Surf, as it is the strongest water move in the game. This police officer looking fellow tells you that there's Team Rocket's causing trouble here, as you've seen, he was up there. I will face him later on. I want to look around the city first. So yeah, we're gonna get our first encounter with the villainous organization in this game, which, like in the original Red and Blue, and in Heart Gold, in Gold and Silver, and it will be in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Team Rocket. Over there is another path. When I did my training, as I recorded this in advance, I know it doesn't go anywhere, so I will be checking over in that area next time, as there are some items I want to pick up. But yeah, so I'm going to go back and check this house. I probably should have checked out my house over here. And this girl is finally going to give us our town map for this region. Which, like I mentioned before, I'm going to take it, as I've never played this game before, so I don't know where all this places are, so that might come in handy later. Now we're going to check out this place. It's basically your overly sized Pokemart for the game. They call it the Southland Mall here. Basically, it sells a lot more variation of items than normal Pokemon centers, as there are many different people here. There's various vendors. So yeah, so we're going to check this out. I don't have a whole lot of whatever the money's called in this game at this point, but I can check it out. You're going to see a lot of TMs sold here. I don't know what all of them are, as it appears they've been switched in this game, so I'm not good. As here, I could probably buy some of those, and I think about it, but I realize I don't know what any of them are, and I don't know if I'll find out before I buy them. In between parts, I might check it out, or in a later part, I might check it out at some point. See if there is anything I might want to save up for here, but I'm not going to worry with it right now. This fellow, he has healing items. Burn Hill, Ice Heal, Awakenings, which will be very useful, and Burn Hill and Ice Heal, which will become useful later on. So I'm going to stack up on items here. As usual, I'm going to try to get as close to 5 as I can. Burn Heals, recover the burn status, which just deals damage. It's not like poison, it doesn't damage outside battles, but it does damage you inside battle, and I believe it lowers your physical attack. And Freeze is what Ice Heal cures. It basically stops you from attacking for what I don't think there's a definite time in this game, and I don't know if fire moves can get you out of it. But anyways, it stops you from moving. That fellow over there gave me the counter TM. It's not. I don't really use counter in this games, or in any game really, so I'm not gonna use that. This fellow mentions Raikou, so with my knowledge that there's been some Heart Gold, Soul Silver stuff from this game, I'm going to guess that Raikou might be catchable later on this game. I might catch them, but I don't tend to use legendaries very often, so yeah. This guy's mentioned about Pokédolls, which they have on this floor usually well, I'm going to mention it now, it's not in this game. But yeah, it helps you run from battles. It's usually on this floor, as well as the evolutionary stones. Though we've seen that. Well, he's talking about them there too. Some guy in Naho, I guess it's a city later on, or whatever it is. I don't know if that's a city. Who make rings out of them. I don't know what they do. But yeah, I might worry about that later. Waterstone was in Merson City, though nothing really to evolve with it right now. But yeah. There they sold more TMs, I don't know what they are. They're way out of my actual funding right now, though. Here I'm going to sell the counter TM, so I have some more cash on hand. And since I'm not going to use it, I don't really use it at all in any game. It's an okay move, it's just I don't tend to use it. On this floor, as you've seen, they sell things like proteins, calcium. They basically increase your stats indefinitely. I'm not sure about how much. Protein increase attack, iron increases defense, calcium increases special attack, carbos increases speed, and I don't know what increases special defense. This here is a vending machine. They sell a bunch of different items. Keg of beer, which is different. But I'm going to buy one of everything just because I need it later on. It could get useful, and they're actually healing items. They're a little bit more expensive than other stuff, though, but whatever. They might be useful later on. That little girl I was talking to, in the original game, she would give you TMs for different drinks from the vending machines. However, in this game she's talking about orbs. Don't know what they are. Bound to find out eventually, and I might come back and talk to her to see if she gives us anything for them. But yeah, that's all there is for this Pokemon. So I'm gonna head over and fight that Team Rocket member now. That will probably be the last thing I do in this. Yeah, it is the last thing I do in this part. It's a couple other things I gotta do while I'm here. I'll do them in the next part. I come over here, like I mentioned earlier. What did I mention earlier? I can't remember. But you can't go that way, as you need the HM cut, which I can't even use outside of battle anyways. So, yeah. This is going to be the first and only battle for this episode. There might be other parts, things like that, if cities increase in size, as I want to look around the city. Now here, as you can see, the level gap, well, there is no level gap between my Pokemon. So off screen, in between this part and the next one, I'm going to do some training. Get my Pokemon up to level 20, just so I can stay ahead of the trainers a little bit, so I don't have to worry about dying all the time. And as you notice there, I mentioned before, Gust is not a flying move in this game, it's Wind. And unlike flying, it appears Wind is not very effective against fighting types, which could be a problem, as I don't have anything to really deal with fighting types for now. Though, as you can see, Charmander was doing okay here. However, this Karate Chop, as it does, has a high critical hit rate. Hits a critical hit and KOs my Charmeleon. So yeah, that's a good reason for me to train. And well, I just want to be prepared anyways. As you notice there, Pidgey leveled up, meaning it's level 18, meaning at the end of this battle it's going to finally evolve to a Pidgeotto. So I will now have 2 Pokemon evolved. Not fully evolved, as both of them have a 3rd form, but evolved to their 2nd stage at least. So basically, their stats are going to be a little bit stronger. So yeah, Diglett doesn't have much problem here. Like I said before, it's a good ground type, especially for this early in the game, and I do enjoy using it, though I didn't use it in the original game, since it doesn't learn very many actual moves, and as you can see here, it hasn't learned anything useful yet, though if it's the same as it was in the original game, it will learn Dig at level 19, which will be quite useful. And as you can see here, as I mentioned, Pidgey's evolving to Pidgeotto. That's right, I like it a lot. It's still a little pudgy compared to what it actually looks like, but it's better than it was in the original game. I wasn't going to kill this guy. I don't know why he said that. I guess he was afraid for some reason. But yeah, it gives us a TM. Just like in the original game, I don't know if it's the same number, but it gives you the move Dig. Charmeleon can learn it. Charmander, I believe. Pidgey can't learn it, but Diglett will learn it on his own. I didn't notice this now, but that police officer's moved. So maybe he says something else. I will check out the next part, but I'm running low on time here, so I'm going to heal up, put that TM in the box, and call it a part. As I mentioned before, I'm going to be talking, well, hopefully in the next part, as I won't be explaining as much about my next game I'm going to be starting. I'm hopefully going to be starting on a Monday, though it might be a little later if things don't go as planned, but I'll talk more about that in the next part, or you'll find out when I start it up. But yeah, running out of time, so, and I got nothing else to do in this video, so leave some comments on this video, rate this video, subscribe to find out about future videos, and I will see you in the next part. peace. Also, I'm going to, in between parts, reorganize my my items just for convenience. But yeah, peace. See you next time, guys.